That's right. Just look how Mike Flynn was treated by Bob Mueller. Flynn is a guy who told the truth, according to the FBI agents who interviewed him.
Slow down. Wait a minute. Lieutenant General Flynn, great point, tells the truth, believed to be the truth by even Peter Strzok and James Comey.
That's right.
And he got charged with and admitted to lying to the FBI.
Yes, it shows you how unscrupulous and unprincipled Bob Mueller and his team of partisans are. I bet that Papadopoulos probably told the truth to the best of his knowledge. Papadopoulos was a bit player, but
scared, probably.
Yeah, probably scared. Probably went in there with
he's young. He's in his 20s, right?
Yeah, he was 30 years old at the time. Probably went in there without a lawyer. It's never a good idea to lie to the FBI. But Papadopoulos is an interesting character. I spend a subchapter in the book about him. It was never the Papadopoulos bar talk that triggered the Trump-Russia collusion
What was it,
hoax.
Greg? It says on page what?
Yeah, I'll give you the page. Papadopoulos, it was a rumor that he heard.
No,
and
but
he
it didn't start there. We know that didn't start there. The media lied about that.
That wasn't the trigger, because that couldn't possibly be probable cause to launch an investigation. Now, it was the dossier that John Brennan was the instigator of. He latched onto it, and he peddled it on Capitol Hill and leaked it to the media.
Last question, and I'm going to get to Sarah's column on that very topic. Would Paul Manafort be investigated but for the fact that he worked for Trump? Would Michael Cohen have had to go through all he's going? They're talking about his taxi cabs, medallions in New York. It's a long story. They're talking about that. They're not talking about anything about collusion, Russia, the campaign, or Trump.
That's right.
So these guys, are they being persecuted or prosecuted?
Oh, they're being persecuted.
Singled out.
No question about it. The tax division of the DOJ actually investigated for years Paul Manafort. And they came to the conclusion that there wasn't sufficient evidence to bring charges.
But it's wrong to read 3 days in, 18 charges, 95% conviction rate in federal courts.
Right.
It's hard for him. If he gets off, he will be the 5%.
Yes, but good luck with unlimited resources
it's ridiculous.
and the power of the federal government.
And he has another trial. His life's over. That's right. Screwed him royally. All right, Sarah, let's go very keenly to this whole issue. Then this gets to the heart of Brennan, and you actually spoke to Brennan's former spokesperson. Let's talk about what you found as it relates to Harry Reid leaking the dossier.
So Brennan's former spokesperson, Deputy Chief of Staff Nick Shapiro, told me that Brennan in no way at any point in time during the summer of 2016 had access to the dossier, Sean. And he said that he didn't find out about the dossier, well, actually the contents of the dossier, until December 2016.
Is he lying?
According to a number of people that I've spoken with, there's a lot of concern about what Brennan is saying, because they know for a fact that Director Comey was already aware that Reid was going to be sending a letter. Now, Brennan meets with Reid and the Gang of 8 briefings on August 25th. 2 days later, he writes the letter. 2 days after that, on August 29th, it's leaked to the New York Times. So there's a coincidence here, a sequence of events that happened that they need to investigate. Now, Judicial Watch is...
My little birdie friends, I know I'm only a talk show host, and we don't do investigative reporting, although we've beaten everybody as it relates to this story. That was, by the way, targeted at people that know who they are. I just want to say, isn't there an email chain that might prove this point?
There's actually a sequence of emails that people want to obtain, and this is why Congress, this is why Judicial Watch and others are suing for Brennan's communications as well as Comey's and Reid's.
And they may
now,
actually
Reid,
prove
I wasn't
that in
able
fact
to get...
he did do this and that he's lying about the Reid stuff? Is that what your birdies are telling you? Because that's what my little birdies are telling me.
Well, there are birdies out there that do believe that, Sean, but I think we need to see those facts, too, before we go that far. But I do believe that's why they're looking for him.
Last word.
Brennan actually testified before Congress that in the summer of 2016, he knew about alleged Trump-Russia collusion.
But he didn't read it.
So his lawyer's words recently belie the truth.
All right. Great work. Congrats, 3 weeks. Great reporting, Sarah. We have a lot of news to get to tonight. When we come back, George Papadopoulos